So I've just finished editing the second part of my trip to Mexico, which you are about to see, but as I was finishing up the edit, I realized I had made a really large oversight that I would like to address with you guys. So many of you will probably remember Patricia Conde from when I was in New York. We did a video together.
I'm always very flattered when somebody I respect and look up to is actually a fan of the show too, so that's awesome.
I really learn a lot when I watch you, and I learn about processes and techniques and cameras and artists.
Patricia owns the best photography gallery in Mexico, period. And I got to meet she and her husband Antonio while I was in New York. When I was in Mexico last week, they took me out and pretty much spent an entire day entertaining me. We went and saw a fabulous museum. I got to see their gallery, and they took me to this amazing lunch. Now, we were talking together, and you're going to see this in some of the footage. In fact, that is Antonio there on the left. Now, when I was working on finishing this edit, I decided to Google a few names just to make sure I had my spelling correct on things, only to find that Antonio is a seriously good photographer, and he is very accomplished as well. And I really feel bad for not having a conversation about that. And I think that speaks probably a little bit to the way Antonio and Patricia both are. There's very little ego, and we all hang out because we enjoy each other as people. And it's not so much about ego and talking about work. And I really appreciate that from those two. But I do want to hype Antonio a little bit on here because he is absolutely outstanding. He's got work in several major Southwest collections as well as Mexico. I found several great interviews. One is on the Leica blog and another one is from Smithsonian Magazine. He studied with Mary Ellen Mark. I will link all this stuff up in the show notes, and I strongly suggest you guys go check his work out. He is fabulous. And after we had our really nice lunch, he and I did fight over the bill, and he won, and I'm not very happy about that. So Antonio, if you're watching, I apologize, and I have to buy lunch next time. And for everybody else, please check out Antonio's work. He is absolutely amazing. Anyway, without further ado, here is my footage from Mexico. This is part 2. Check it out. That's Frida Kahlo's house, the blue one. Pretty cool.
Con lágrimas de mis ojos, mis amigos me dicen.
On Saturdays, they do dance lessons down here. This is amazing.
La Fuente del Sol, welcome to the place. This is the only place of the dancing son cubano.
Sí.
Bienvenidos aquí a la Ciudad de México.
Gracias.
Manolo, ponte el sombrero, muchacho, sí. ¿Qué van a hacer los invitados? Compartiendo por dos motivos. El primero, por la gente de Ocupar, hagan su fiesta, bienvenidos. Bienvenido a la gente que viene de Texas, a la gente que viene de Iztapalapa, a la gente que viene de allá, de Naucalpan, de La Obrera, por supuesto, a la gente que viene de Catepec, de Tizayuca. Ya se me pasaba la gente de Tizayuca.
I have to introduce you to my friends Antonio, and you probably remember Patricia Conde from New York. A couple months ago when we did a video. We've spent all day today. I saw the gallery.
La Ciudadela, we went to the Centro de la Imagen to show a beautiful building and the work of Martínez and Antonio Reynoso, which is being hung now at the Centro de la Imagen.
Yeah, it was beautiful, and we had a wonderful meal.
Oaxaca, from Oaxaca.
Thank you both for the entire day and for everything. It's been wonderful. Antonio?
Take care.
I tell everybody, Vaya Con Dios.
Vaya Con Dios.
Vaya Con Dios.
Que la dejé al volver ya estaba cerca, ya no quiso soñar. Día que la dejé.
All right, check it out. We're gonna look at some work here. This is Tony's work. So he brought some photos. These are solarized. Two different ways. These are done traditionally. We solarized during the print development. This was 2 flashes or 3?
This was 3 flashes.
3 flashes. This one, hold it up. This one was
2 flashes.
2 flashes. So you can see kind of this is really hard to do, by the way. If you've ever done darkroom work, because it's hard to keep, especially if you're going to do an edition, to keep solarization consistent. It's really hard. But they look awesome. And then this is solarized in development of the negatives. So literally the negatives went in the can and then pull them out. What is it? Unroll and expose it to light. Look at that.
It was high key.
Yep, high key.
High key and
did you do push process or anything like this?
crystal.
Ooh, nice.
Crystal design.
Dude.
Yeah. It was also in the dark room.
Here, I didn't see this.
This is
Nice
sugar, seeds, and some hair gel.
That's really cool. And what's this?
And this was with black paint. I painted all over it.
That's so
and
awesome.
then I scratched it with my nails. Yeah.
I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah, this was the first try. I don't like it. The sugar, the rice, I don't like it. And this was the final one. No?
Yeah, I like the final
first try and the second try.
Yeah. So the rice versus what is this up on the top on this?
Sesame?
Yeah, sesame seeds. Yeah, it's nice. It's better small.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with Deanna and Julián, and they brought some work that they're showing me. Let's see. This is pretty cool. So this is similar to when I did the episode on the photography and chemistry split class at Green Hill School. Some of the work that they're doing. I got to show this to my friend Frank. So talk to me about what's going on here. There's no camera on this picture at all. No.
There is the sleeves and there's photograph.
Yeah, it's photogram. But the emulsion, you paint the emulsion on with a brush.
With a brush.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Hold it up.
Those are negative,
But that's right here. Those are cool. Did you make the camera?
Yeah.
That's really cool. Beautiful. So we're going through some of his images now, and so the difference is we looked at portfolio images that were done with DSLR, but his Instagram account is only cell phone only.
I forgot the word, but when the subject is all dark and you have this clear background, because of the dynamic range of the camera.
Yeah, you can, working with the limitations, No, it looks nice, the color pops, and those yellows are great.
Yeah, that actually take it right here while I was waiting. Yeah.
Oh, just now?
Yeah.
This photo's hot off the press. This kid's 17. He's doing like really good work. This is amazing. So,
Thanks.
Good job, man. Definitely. Boom. The time has come to say goodbye. Good night, YouTube.
Good night, YouTube.
Thanks. Good night, YouTube. Good night. These guys, we're still going. So, all I have to say is I drop everything. Vaya Con Dios. Well, I'm very sad because now is the time to start heading to the airport to leave Mexico City. This has been a wonderful trip, and I want to thank you to everybody who came to the meetup. We had a lot of fun, all the new friends that I've made, the artists that I've interviewed. In particular, I want to thank Doug Hall for helping me set all of this up. I really couldn't have done it without him. And also to Patricia Conde, who is one of my dear friends and owns, I think, a fabulous gallery. And she showed me a wonderful time as well, she and her husband Antonio. And so special thanks to them. Until next time, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to like it, share it with your friends, and as always, subscribe to The Art of Photography. We'll be back in Mexico eventually. See ya.
Close to the Dallas Fort Worth, so I'd like to go ahead and ask about it.